So let's take what we learned from the blink sketch and apply it in a very simple but very practical way for the OSEMO add-ons, like the SSR add-ons, whether high side or low side solid state relay add-ons. So go to www.osemoproject.com. You could just change the blink sketch and use it for this application, but if you go to the tab More and select Resources on our website, OSEMOproject.com, you can go down and select the SSR example sketch for the solid state relay example sketch. Click on that to save, and then open it up. When you open it, you'll need to extract it. And the place you want to extract it to is to the Arduino folder where sketches are kept. Usually that's under your documents, and it is the case with myself. Our documents is Arduino. I select that, press OK, and then select extract. And there it is in my Arduino folder. Now, if you already had your Arduino IDE open, you will need to close it and then reopen it in order for it to check the sketches folder again. So now that it's open, I can select File, and this time instead of Examples, I'll select Sketchbook, because this is where the files you use are going to be found, and select Pelican SSR Example. And if you look at this, you'll see that it's very similar to the blink sketch, but specifically for the SSR modules, because SSR modules, the solid state relay modules, whether the high side or the low side add-ons, you're essentially just turning it on or turning it off. And that's what you want to do with a relay switch is turn the device on or turn it off. And so what we've done is labeled the 3 connections for the OSEMO port number 1 for the 30, 40, and 50, and we've given them names: SSR1, SSR2, SSR3, and we did this before the setup section, so we can refer to those 3 pins with SSR1, SSR2, and SSR3 for the rest of the program, and Arduino knows which pins we're talking about. And these numbers 1, 2, and 3 correspond to the numbers that you'll see on the SSR add-on itself by the LED lights. So then under the setup, we need to turn all 3 of those to an output. We need to let Arduino know that these are going to be outputs. So we do pin mode SSR1 output, pin mode SSR2 output, pin mode SSR3 output. So then in the loop, what I've done is just simply written out a sequence for going through the 3 pins and turning them on high. So this is SSR1 goes high or turns it on and then leaves it on for 1 second, and then it turns it off. So that's the SSR low. Then it turns on number 2, SSR2, which of course is actually referring to pin number 40, and makes it higher, turns it on, and leaves it on for 1 minute and then turns it off. Then the SSR3, which is actually pin number 50, it goes high, is kept on for 1 second, and then it's turned off low. And then there's a 1 second delay where nothing's on because they've all been turned off at this point, and that loops back up. So if you have your either high side or low side SSR add-on plugged into the OSEMO port number 1 on your OSEMO Pelican module, and would then upload this sketch, make sure that under Tools, Board, Bootloader at90 CAN 128 is selected, and then clicked on Upload to upload it to your Arduino board. It would upload, it would run, and you would see the LED lights on your SSR module blink in sequence. Number 1 would be on for 1 second, then off. Number 2 would be on for 1 second, etc. But if you had something connected to them. For instance, if you had a headlight connected to the number 1 pin on the SSR add-on, then that headlight would actually turn on and stay on for 1 second and then turn off. And if you have your other headlight connected to number 2, then it would turn on and then turn off again. And the third one, I don't know, maybe a backup light, or maybe it turns on both fog lights. And this is the way you can control these. Now, you don't have to do it in this kind of loop, but this is the main method for simply turning on and off devices, high power devices, using the solid state relay add-ons and your OSEMO module.